And this morning, Wichita City Councilors will consider several rules for animals and pet owners. KSN's Mally Jones joins us in studio to break down the recommended changes. A big story this morning. Mally, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Eddie. Well, one of the changes would require dogs and cats to have microchips at 5 months old. The only exception is if a vet advises against it. Also, the pet licensing price would raise $15 to $50 for animals that aren't spayed or neutered. People could have an additional pet before a household animal maintenance permit is required. City Councilman Mike Hoheisel says there is a surplus of animals coming through the system and says part of that is due to the lack of spay and neuter options during COVID and people giving up pets they got during that time.
It's overloaded us, so we need to look at a number of different ways that we can relieve the stress and burden on our system.
Hoheisel says this is an ongoing process and the council will look at other animal ordinances in the coming months. He calls this a good first step. I also spoke to the Wichita Animal Action League about what they believe will help the animal overpopulation. I'm putting that story together for 6:30. Here for you, Mally Jones, KSN News 3.
Several rules for animals and pets could be coming to Wichita. KSN's Mally Jones has been covering this story for us. And Mally, you talked to a rescue about what it believes needs to be done.
Yeah, that's right. Good morning, Eddie. The executive director of the Wichita Animal Action League, Christy Fisher, says there are a few good changes being proposed. She says requiring dogs and cats to be microchipped would be helpful, but should also be a requirement for owners to update contact information. The city is also looking at increasing the amount of dogs or cats allowed in the household from 2 to 3, which Fisher says makes sense because they have seen the number of pets in homes increase in years past.
If people have the means and the ability to care for them, that's a great thing. And so the city recognizing that and allowing kind of those numbers to go up just a little bit, I think is a really good thing in 99% of the cases.
Something she would love to see but is not being proposed is Animal Services weighing reclaim fees because she says right now there just aren't enough good homes for pets. And there are resources available to help with spay and neuter. We have those links on ksn.com. Here for you, Mally Jones, KSN News 3.